Hi, this is Mrs. Clark, and this is a quick review on how to find slope from a table. All right, so remember, slope is rise over run, but I don't always have a graph in order to count the rise and count the run. So often I'm going to have to use other methods to figure out how much the y is changing over how much the x is changing. Okay, so we're going to remember that, like I said, our slope is still rise over run, but in addition, we can call it change in y over change in x as well. How much the x is changing over how much the y is changing. And remember, we always write our slope as a fraction, the ratio of those two changes. So how I'm going to do that, it says determine the slope of the line represented by the points in the table. Show your work on the sketch pad to support your answer. We're going to put our answer in this box here to check and see if it's correct. So first thing I need to do is how much is it rising or how much is it changing on the y? So I'm going to look down the y side here and I'm going to try to determine how much it's changing by. So it's going from -10 to -3. I know 10 to 3 is a difference of 7. So I just need to decide, is it increasing or decreasing by 7? So it's a -10 going closer to 0. So it's increasing. So I can say this is +7. I'm going to check to see if that continues. -3 plus 3 gets me to 0, plus another 4 gets me to 4, so that's again +7. 4 plus 7 is 11, so that works there, +7. 11 plus 7 is 18, so again, +7 plus 7. So the y's are increasing by 7 each time. So my change in y, or my numerator, can be 7. For the denominator, I need to know how much is it changing, how much is the x changing. So x is going from 13 to 9 to 5 to 1 to -3, so it's getting smaller. So I just need to know how much it's getting smaller, so it's negative. 13, let's see, 12, 11, 10, 9, that's -4. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. So again, it's -4, -4, -4 on this side, all the way down. That's helpful because that means my rate of change is constant, which means I'm going to have only one slope for this entire table. If the rate of change was not constant, I'd be having different rates of change depending on where I was in the table, and I wouldn't be able to answer it as one final answer here. So this is 7 over -4. Because the y's are increasing by 7, so +7 on the top. The x's are decreasing, so -4 on the bottom. If only one of them is negative, I have a couple choices. I can put the negative on either number, or I can put it out front. So I can read this as just -7/4. Now, 7 is a prime number, so the only number that goes into 7 is 7, and that doesn't go into 4, so there's no simplifying here that I can do. So I'm going to put in -7 divided by 4. I got my thumbs up, so I know that's correct. If I had accidentally entered it with the negative in the denominator, it still should be marked correct. You'll still get your thumbs up that way. All right, so there you go. That's a quick review on how to find the slope from a table and how to use the sketch pad to show your work. So make sure you're showing your work on your sketch pad, even though that part isn't, corrected automatically for you. You want to get in the habit of doing that, so that way on a test or a quiz, you are receiving a full credit for showing your work. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any issues while you're working, and get to that practice. Thanks.